All right, you guys, what's going on? First of all, shout out to Miggs. I mean, he did his thing. He covered the first press conference, basically Fatal Fury, which will feature Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, Arnold Barboza, Ryan Garcia, and Tiafimo Lopez. So there's plenty of footage, plenty of footage if you're interested in checking out, the work that he put in. So great job by Miggs. But nevertheless, the sanctioning bodies, the WBA, is trying to insult our intelligence by sitting up there saying that they don't see any form of prejudice that went in favor of Tank Davis when obviously it did. They basically saying from their vantage point, the typical blah, blah, blah. He's been doing this for a while. At the end of the day, the WBA know the rules as well as anybody. Tank is their champ. Tank sells tickets. So they want Tank to be able to keep that belt. But at the end of the day, the final decision is going to come down to the New York State Athletic Commission. Now, if they overturn that decision into a victory for Roach, then Roach is the champion. Now, they're trying to stage a rematch, but Tank is talking about, well, he don't know. And then Tank is, from what reports are saying, had reached out to Top Rank already about a Lomachenko fight. Lomachenko has yet to make a decision whether he's going to, get back in the ring or retire. Basically, it's a bunch of circling the wagon, basically trying to weigh all the options. At the end of the day, it was an embarrassing moment. If I know the rules, if promoters know the rules, if former fighters and trainers know the rules, then how come Tank's team didn't know the rules? And then they basically said that Tank had an eye injury. He didn't have no fucking eye injury. He claimed that he had something in his eye. Let me get this straight. Arthur better be a dude who basically had his head split open and was bleeding profusely. He didn't stop the action to go get worked on. But now all of a sudden they're trying to insult our intelligence by trying to basically wing this shit on the fly. And basically trying to create new rules and saying that Willis did nothing wrong when obviously he did. And that's the problem. And this is why people get frustrated with boxing. This is why a lot of people have basically tuned out boxing, because they just can't seem to get it right. That is the problem. Steve Willis should have gave Tank a standing 8 count. Then it's a 10-9 round or a 10-8 round. And then two of the judges had Tank winning that round, which was very interesting to me. So this is the type of games that they play with people. I just want stuff to be right. And they need to get it right. The amount of favoritism they are showing Tank is, unreprehensible. It's just disgusting. It's despicable. Just like Coach Ellis tried to put up something on social media talking about that it wasn't a knockdown. It's to, basically he put up amateur rules, and he didn't think people was going to research it and find out what he posted. Those are rules for amateur, because they was talking about headgear. Then I went and looked. I was like, wait a minute, these are amateur rules. So basically you had a bunch of casual Tank fans trying to argue with people that actually knew what was going on. But okay, we can play these games. We can play these games. Tank got hit. Tank was getting overwhelmed. He didn't have no eye injury, so that's a lie within itself. An eye injury is when you have a cut under your eye or your eye is badly swollen. That's an eye injury. He talking about he couldn't see. You cannot call the timeout. So for the WBA sitting up here basically issuing this statement regarding the events that happened this past Saturday is basically a clusterfuck that they basically trying to pull over us. Like, just stop it. Y'all got it wrong. Willis got it wrong. But at the end of the day, they don't want Tank to lose that belt. And then Tank is all over the place for what his next move is going to be. Is he going to run it back, or is he going to try to fight Lomachenko? He talking about, well, I may fight him next year, but I'll eventually rematch him. But then he just got through saying a few days ago that he may retire. So Tank don't know what the hell he want to do. And it just get to the point to where this is just insulting. Look, man, you caught a break. Willis gave you a break. He saved you. 3 things should have happened or could have happened. Based off the fact that Tank walked away, he took a knee, walked away. The referee could have ruled that a knockout, a stoppage, and could have assumed that Tank quit, or Tank should have got disqualified, or it just should have been a knockdown. So one way or another, Tank should have lost that fight, whether it was on points, via stoppage, or, you know what I'm saying, or disqualification. So don't come here trying to insult my intelligence. But these people are trying to insult our intelligence. These people are talking to casual fans who don't do their research, who just sit up there and just watch Tank and just say, oh, I'm a Tank fan, and just whenever Tank fights, they watch him, and they're just fanboys, and they will make every excuse in the book. It's a no-brainer. It's an open and shut case that Tank caught a break. And I just wish we would stop it with this BS. So, there you have it. That's all I have to say. It's your boy Tam. I'm out.